Hello there. How are you feeling today? Did you sleep well last night? If it was another long night of tossing and turning, waking up too early, or lying in bed with your eyes wide open, then this video is especially for you. Many older adults have nights like that. Sleep feels shorter, lighter, and more easily interrupted. But poor sleep isn't just about being tired during the day. Over time, it can affect memory, blood pressure, heart health, and even how you feel when you wake up. That's why we need to talk about it seriously and gently. Today, I want to share 5 natural ways to sleep better. Methods that are simple, often overlooked, and backed by science in the U.S. These are not quick tricks or pills. They're small habits that can make a real difference, especially for people over 60. Let me tell you what they are. 1. Smelling lavender essential oil to help calm brain waves. 2. Writing down 3 things you're grateful for before bed. 3. Walking barefoot on natural ground to reduce stress hormones. 4. Drinking milk with natural melatonin and tryptophan. 5. Listening to white noise or soft rain sounds to block distractions. You don't need to try all of them. Just one that fits your routine and feels right for your body can already make a big difference. Starting tonight. Now, each of these has its pros and cons. Not every tip will work for everyone. That's okay. What matters is that you find one that fits you. So as we go through them, try to notice which one you'd like to try first. Don't expect a miracle overnight. This is about giving your body time to adjust, just like sleep itself needs time to come naturally. Let's take it one step at a time. Slowly and gently, the same way a good night's rest should begin. I once met a man in his 70s who had trouble falling asleep for years. He tried many things, but one small change surprised him. Every night, he started placing cloth with a few drops of lavender oil on his pillow. Within a week, he was sleeping 6 hours straight. A big improvement for him. He hadn't believed it could help until it did. Number 1, smelling lavender oil before bed. Lavender oil has a calming scent. That part is easy to notice. But what's more interesting is what it does to the brain. According to a study from Wheeling Jesuit University in the United States, smelling lavender can increase alpha waves in the brain. These are the same waves that show up when we are relaxed and peaceful, right before we fall asleep. In older adults who have trouble calming their thoughts, lavender can help the brain shift into rest mode. You don't need to eat it. You don't need to rub it on your skin. Just the scent itself may help your brain slow down. There are some clear advantages. It's easy to find. It doesn't involve taking medicine. It works quickly for some people, especially those who feel tense or anxious in the evening. You can use it with a cloth, a diffuser, or even a drop on your pillowcase. But there are also downsides. Some people have allergies or breathing problems that make them sensitive to smells. If you have asthma or sinus issues, lavender might be uncomfortable or even make things worse. Also, if your sleep problems come from chronic pain or a medical condition, the scent alone may not be enough. Here's an example. Joe, a 74-year-old, started using lavender oil each night. After 1 week, he noticed it helped him relax faster. He stopped needing to turn on the TV or read for hours. On the other hand, Bill, who's 73, tried the same thing and got a headache from the scent. He even felt more restless and gave up on it. This tells us something important. You need to try it in a small way first. Maybe put 1 drop on a tissue and place it near your pillow, not too close. See how your body reacts. If you feel okay, try it again the next night. Let your body get used to it. To sum it up, lavender oil is a gentle, natural option that may help calm your mind if you often go to bed with worries. But like anything else, it's not for everyone. The key is to test it slowly with care. So now we've seen how a simple scent can change how your brain prepares for rest. But smell isn't the only thing that affects your sleep. What about your emotions? Can a quiet thought help you rest better too? We'll talk about that next, with a small habit that may change how your mind settles each night. Have you ever noticed that on nights when you can't fall asleep, your mind keeps going back to something from the past? Maybe a memory, a regret, or just a long list of worries from the day. Smell can calm the nervous system, but it's your thoughts, those quiet, personal thoughts, that often keep you awake. And sometimes, Changing the way you end your day can calm your mind enough to let sleep come more easily. Number 2, writing down 3 things you're grateful for each night. This may sound simple, even too simple, but it works. In a study published in Applied Psychology, Health and Well-Being, people who wrote down things they were thankful for before going to sleep not only fell asleep faster, they also woke up less during the night and reported deeper rest. This research was supported by the University of Manchester in partnership with the American Psychological Association, APA. And it's not about big, dramatic things. Even small moments count. The science behind it is clear. When you focus on something positive, your brain starts to shift away from anxiety and stress. This helps lower levels of cortisol, the hormone that keeps us alert and tense. Lower cortisol means the body and mind can prepare for rest. Gratitude writing also increases the release of serotonin, a chemical in the brain that helps with mood and calmness. Serotonin later helps create melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. So in short, gratitude helps with sleep because it changes both your thoughts and your brain chemistry in a natural way. The good news is you don't need any special tools. Just a notebook, a pen, and a few minutes of quiet. And the things you write don't have to be deep or perfect. A warm cup of tea, a phone call with a loved one, even the sunlight in the morning, all of these count. But there are also some challenges. Some people say they don't know what to write. They feel like nothing big enough happened that day. If you push yourself too hard, it can become stressful instead of calming. Others find it repetitive. Writing the same things again and again can feel boring. And if someone is feeling very down or going through depression, this method might not be helpful. It could even make them feel worse. In those cases, support from a doctor or counselor is more important. Let's look at 2 examples. Nancy, 68, had trouble sleeping after she retired. She started writing down 3 things she was grateful for every night. A good meal, a kind message from her granddaughter, the sound of birds outside her window. After a week, she began falling asleep faster and waking up less often. Albert, 70, tried the same thing, but didn't like it. He felt like he was forcing himself to find good things when he didn't feel positive. After a few days, he stopped and returned to his old routine, still feeling tense at night. What we learn from this is that it needs to feel natural. Don't aim for perfect words. Don't judge your list. If it's honest, even if it seems small, it works. Gratitude is like watering a plant. It grows when you do it gently and regularly. If you often lie awake thinking too much, this method might help shift your thoughts into a more peaceful place. It's simple, it's free, and for many people, it works well if done with consistency. Just try this tonight. Find a quiet spot. Think of 3 small things that made your day a little better. Write them down. Then close your eyes with those thoughts in your mind. You may be surprised how different the night feels. Writing down what you're thankful for can bring lightness to your heart. But even if your thoughts feel calm, your body might still be holding tension. And when the body is tight or restless, sleep has a harder time settling in. So let's talk about something else. A method that doesn't need writing or deep thoughts. Just bare feet and the ground under them. Number 3, walking barefoot on natural ground in the evening, grounding. This idea might sound strange at first, but more and more studies are showing that direct contact between your skin and the earth can help reduce stress and improve sleep. According to research from the HeartMath Institute and the University of Arizona, when people walk barefoot on grass, soil, or even cool tiles, the electrical connection between the body and the ground helps lower cortisol, the same hormone that keeps us alert. This effect is called grounding, and it helps reset your nervous system. When cortisol drops, the body feels safer. Heart rate slows down, breathing becomes deeper, and the brain moves toward a restful state. For older adults, this practice can help lower evening tension, especially when done about 30 minutes before bedtime. And it's simple. No pills, no equipment. Just remove your shoes and let your feet touch something natural. Grass, smooth stones, clean soil, or even a damp towel placed on tile. There are clear benefits. It's free. It connects you with nature, and it helps the body calm itself without any side effects. For those who enjoy evening walks, just taking off your shoes in a safe space can add another layer of calm. But it's not for everyone. If you have diabetes or poor sensation in your feet, walking barefoot can be risky. There's also the issue of safety. Slippery surfaces, sharp stones, or uneven ground can be dangerous at night. And while some people feel better quickly, for most, the effect takes several days to appear. It's not instant. Think of it like adjusting your inner rhythm, a slow and steady shift, not a sudden fix. Here are two examples. Thomas, 69, at first thought the idea of walking barefoot in the yard was silly. But after 3 evenings of trying it, he noticed he felt more relaxed before bed. A week later, he realized he wasn't waking up as often during the night. Judith, 72, lives in an apartment and doesn't have outdoor access. She tried a grounding mat indoors, but didn't feel much change. For those without outdoor space, one option is to fill a shallow tray with clean river stones and step on them for 5 to 10 minutes each night. The cool, natural touch underfoot can offer a similar calming effect. Grounding is still new for many people, but science continues to explore its value. If you feel nervous or physically tense before bed, this might be a gentle and helpful method to try. And once your feet relax, your brain often follows. Because when your body feels safe and steady, sleep doesn't have to be forced. It simply arrives. Now that the body begins to soften and settle, what we take in before bed also matters. Sleep isn't just about the environment around you. It's also shaped by what you give your body from the inside. After your feet are relaxed and your body starts to slow down, there's one more signal your brain needs. Sometimes that signal comes not from outside, but from inside your body, quiet, steady, and comforting. And it can begin with something as simple as a warm glass of milk. Number 4, drinking milk with natural melatonin and tryptophan before bed. Many people grow up with the idea that a glass of milk before bed is good for sleep. But this idea isn't just tradition. It's also supported by science. According to Cleveland Clinic in the U.S., milk, especially milk collected in the evening, contains small amount of melatonin and an amino acid called tryptophan. These two substances play an important role in sleep. Melatonin is a hormone that tells the body it's time to rest. Our brain naturally produces it in the evening, but small amount from foods can help support this process. Tryptophan helps the body produce serotonin, which is a calming chemical in the brain. Later, serotonin turns into melatonin. So, when you drink milk that contains tryptophan, you're giving your body the raw material it needs to build sleep hormones. This process doesn't happen instantly, but over time, a regular cup of warm milk in the evening can help signal to your brain that sleep is coming. There are many benefits. It's simple and easy to do. Many older adults already enjoy milk in the evening, so this fits naturally into daily routines. It also provides calcium and light protein, nutrients that are gentle on the stomach and helpful for bone health. The warmth of the milk itself also helps relax the body, especially when paired with dim lights and quiet surroundings. However, it's not perfect for everyone. Some people don't digest milk well. If you are lactose intolerant, drinking milk might cause bloating or discomfort, which can make sleep harder instead of easier. It's also important to time it right. Drinking milk too close to bedtime might lead to waking up in the night to use the bathroom, especially in older adults who are sensitive to fluids at night. Another thing to consider is the type of milk. Many commercial milk products are highly processed and may contain less of the natural sleep-supporting compounds. If possible, choose fresh milk or milk labeled as minimally processed. Avoid sweetened or flavored versions, which can raise blood sugar and make sleep more difficult. Let's look at 2 simple examples. Martha, age 70, started drinking half a cup of warm milk each night about an hour before bed. She combined this with turning off the lights and stopping screen use. After a week, she began to feel sleepy more easily and stayed asleep longer. Dennis, 68, also tried drinking milk before bed, but he drank it too close to bedtime. He found himself waking up at night to go to the bathroom. After consulting with his doctor, he adjusted the timing, drinking milk 90 minutes before sleep instead, and that helped reduce nighttime waking. To make this habit work for you, try drinking a small amount first. Start with half a glass, about 1 hour before bedtime. Don't drink anything else after that. Keep the environment quiet and lights low. Let your body learn that this new habit means it's time to wind down. A warm glass of milk may not seem powerful, but when timed and used right, it supports both your body's biology and your bedtime rhythm. It's not about forcing sleep. It's about preparing for it in a kind and steady way. But even when your body is calm and your stomach is settled, your sleep can still be disturbed by something you can't control. Noise, street sounds, a neighbor's TV, a ticking clock. These small noises can wake you up again and again, even if your body is ready to sleep. That's when a special kind of sound can become your ally. Number 5, listening to white noise or soft rain sound before bed. Many people think that sleep needs complete silence, but in fact, silence is not always the best. Sudden small noises, like a car passing, a door closing, or a dog barking, can interrupt deep sleep. That's why scientists have studied the effect of soft, steady background sounds, also known as white noise. According to Harvard Health Publishing and the National Sleep Foundation, white noise and nature sounds, like rain, waves, or soft wind, can help the brain stay asleep by covering up sudden noise changes. These sounds give your brain a stable environment that feels safe and calm. Here's how it works. Your brain continues to hear while you sleep. If the sounds around you are too quiet, a sudden noise stands out and wakes you. But if the background is a steady sound, like soft rain or gentle wind, your brain ignores other small changes. This helps you fall asleep faster and wake up less. The benefits are clear. It's easy to try. You can find white noise apps, nature sound recordings, or small machines designed for this purpose. Many people already use them without even realizing it, like fans or air purifiers that create a similar effect. For older adults who are sensitive to nighttime noise, this can be a gentle, non-medical solution. But not everyone enjoys background noise. Some people find it distracting or strange, especially at first. The key is to start with low volume and find a sound you like. It might take a few nights to get used to it. Also, keep the sound source at a safe distance. If you're using a phone or speaker near your pillow, make sure it's on airplane mode or low emission mode to reduce any unnecessary exposure. Let's look at a few examples. George, 71, often woke up at night due to passing cars outside his window. His daughter set up a rain sound app on his phone, placed on a nightstand. After using it for a few nights, he noticed he stayed asleep longer and woke up feeling more rested. Helen, 67, tried ocean waves at first but found them too loud. Then she switched to a sound like a soft fan, which felt more natural. With the volume low, she was able to fall asleep more easily and stay asleep. If you want to try this, spend a few nights testing different types of sounds. Choose one that feels soothing, not distracting. Set a timer for 30 to 60 minutes, or let play all night if that feels better. Sound is part of your sleep environment, just like light or temperature. When you choose the right sound blanket, your brain can rest without being startled. For older adults who wake often or are light sleepers, this can be a small change that makes a big difference. Now, you've heard about scent, thoughts, movement, nourishment, and sound. But there's still one last part. The part that helps turn these actions into habits, and habits into long-term change. We'll talk about that next. We've now explored 5 simple but powerful ways to improve your sleep. Each one is like a small key, helping unlock the door to a more peaceful night, one step at a time. Let's quickly remember what we've covered so far. 1. Smelling lavender oil to help calm the brain. 2. Writing down 3 things you're grateful for to clear your mind. 3. Walking barefoot on natural ground to reduce stress hormones. 4. Drinking warm milk with natural melatonin. 5. Listening to soft sounds like rain or white noise to stay asleep. Let's remind ourselves one last time. Getting older doesn't take sleep away from you, but repeating poor habits every night can. The good news? Habits can be changed. A good night's sleep is not just for rest. It's a foundation for a clear mind, steady energy, and the quiet confidence that says, I'm still in charge of my health. So now I'd like to ask you gently, which method felt right for you? Let us know in the comments. Share your experience, even if it's just a small first step. Someone else might read your story and feel ready to try, too. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss more tips about sleep, memory, and healthy aging. This channel is made just for you, because your life is not just measured in years. It's measured in the quality of your days, the peace of your nights, and the strength you feel when you wake up. So, I wish you a quiet evening and a truly restful sleep.